Children, now we will study about the properties of a substance. I had taken substances in three different forms. Here, sugar I had taken as a solid, water a liquid form, and actually I should take the balloon filled with air, but as balloon is not available, I had taken this perfume bottle just to show that when it is sprayed in the air, it mixes with it. So our third example is the air, which is a gaseous state of a substance. Okay, so properties of matter you had studied in the 5th standard. Every matter shows two important properties, that is shape and the volume. We will discuss about the shape of solid. Solid has its own shape. See here, sugar particles, they have a particular shape. Okay, they have a particular shape. Here in liquid, we had taken in a container, it is taking the shape of that container. Okay, and gases, it spreads everywhere. It spreads everywhere means it do not have its own shape. So what property we had studied about the shape? Solid has its own shape. Liquid take the shape of a container. Gases do not have their own shape, neither they take the shape of the container. Second important property is that volume. Solid has a definite volume. Liquid, it has a specific volume. It occupies the definite proportion of the container, while gases does not have a definite volume. See here, solid retains its original shape. When we are making a heap of it, it is gathering here in one place. But what about the liquid? Liquid, as I am changing the shape of the container, it spreads. It is taking the shape of that container. But space occupied here is the same. Here in the gaseous form, when I am spreading this, just now again I am showing you, I am spreading this, it is mixing with the air, and air do not have the shape, it is not have a particular volume. It spreads everywhere, whatever the space it is taking. These are the important properties of solid, liquid and gaseous. Thank you. Children, we studied that state of a substance changes when solid is heated, it converts into liquid. When again more heat is provided, it converts into gases. On the contrary, when we take out the heat or heat loses, substance loses its heat, at that time gaseous substance converts into liquid. Again when more it loses its more heat, at that time it converts into its solid form. Means change of a substance occurs when heat is gained or heat is lost from the body. That we know, but how much amount of heat is lost or how much amount of heat it has gained, we cannot know. When we touch some person, at that time we say that yes, he is having a fever. But what temperature that particular person have, we cannot say. Just I had taken one example to explain this. I had taken the 3 bowls. In one I had taken the cold water. This is the normal water. Herein I had taken the hot water. Okay. Now I will put my hands, both the hands, one in hot water and one in the cold water. Okay, this is a hot water. I am keeping it, unable to keep it, and this is a cold water. But both the hands, when I am dipping it in the normal water, my this hand which was in cold water is telling that this water is hot. While my hand which was in hot water, when I am putting it in the warm normal water, it is telling that the water is cold. Water is same. But why this difference? This is only because of the transfer of heat. As it was cold, going from cold to the normal, it is feeling hot. Hearing from hot to the normal, it is feeling that it is a cold. This is change in temperature, but we cannot tell proper temperature or actual temperature of a substance when it is heated. We can measure the actual temperature by using the thermometer. You know, we have two types of thermometer, a laboratory thermometer and a clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer is used by the doctors to measure our temperature, while laboratory thermometer is used in laboratory to measure the temperature, atmospheric temperature. Okay, now new more advances are also there. But this clinical thermometer now is also of two types. This is a digital thermometer, and we have in the lab or in home also you may have the mercury thermometer. This thermometer tells us the exact temperature. Exact temperature of the environment can be measured by laboratory thermometer, while the temperature of the body can be measured by this clinical thermometer. Okay, thank you.